Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the KITZUR HILCHOS SHABBOS. Today is Dinei Havdalah U'Motzi Shabbos, the laws of Havdalah, and the Hanhaga, the way in which we do things on Motzi Shabbos when Shabbos is over as well. But Motzi Shabbos Acha Shetech Shach Yesh Mitzvah Loimar Devar HaMedabrim Me'inyoni Havdalah. When Shabbos is over after it's dark, there's a mitzvah to say things over that have to do with Havdalah, the separation between Hamavdil ben Kodesh L'Choil, between the holiness and the sanctity of Shabbos, and heading back into the Choil, into the regular weekday. V'yiskinu kama Kiddush, and it was affixed just like we have for Kiddush as well. La'amram ala kais, you have to say it on a kais, on a cup of wine. Shava Havdalah l'Kiddush ben Nogei l'dinei kais u'shtia. The laws of Havdalah are the same, basically, when it comes to the laws of the cup and the drinking. That's why lechatchila really, the best way to make Havdalah is on your wine or your grape juice. But if you don't have wine around, then you can make Havdalah on a regular good drink of the place where you are. People have the custom to make Havdalah on beer, can even make it on orange juice, like we said before. However, lechatchila, you should really be using wine or grape juice. But you can never make Havdalah on bread, even though we said by Kiddush, if you don't have wine, or the wine hurts you, or you may be diabetic, God forbid, and therefore the sugar in the grape juice is too much, all those cases, instead of making Kiddush on wine or grape juice, you make it out of bread instead. However, over here, when it comes to Havdalah, we don't eat until we make Havdalah, so therefore you're not making your Havdalah on the pas, on the bread. Fine. Even though in the 9 days, in the month of Av, Shedin Oz, that we don't really drink wine during those 9 days. We do on Shabbos. The shaila over there is, what about on Motzi Shabbos by Havdalah? It's already going back into the 9 days. Can you drink wine? So he writes over here, really, if you have a child in the house, and that's a whole set of halachas in and of itself, you should give the child to drink the grape juice instead of the adult. Nevertheless, still, if you don't have a child in the house, or the kid is too old, or he's too young, whatever it might be, so then you are certainly allowed to make Havdalah yourself, and even there you should make Havdalah on wine. You don't have to go make it on beer or something like that. And that is how the Mishnah Berurah paskins over there, and that's what a person should do. And you still have to drink a revius, the 2.2 ounces or so, or more. So you drink enough that you can say a bracha achreina, and after bracha, when you finish. Even women are also chayv in Havdalah, just like we know everything that a man is obligated in Shabbos, they are, so too by Havdalah. It's the end of Shabbos, connected to the laws of Shabbos. But really, they try their best to go and hear Havdalah from a man. And she's in a place where she can't hear Havdalah from a man. So then, she makes Havdalah herself. We are noyeg, we take besamim, spices, and the candle for Havdalah as well. Someone who did not make Havdalah on Motzi Shabbos, they're still obligated to make Havdalah. Go and ask your local Orthodox rabbi what you should do if you missed Havdalah Motzi Shabbos, how you should do it on the following day. In Derech Klal, the answer is that you do on the wine and on the nair, but not on the besamim. But if you get into such a situation where you're not sure what to do, you'll go and you'll ask your local Orthodox rabbi how to make Havdalah in that case. All the best.